morning and welcome to the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Serenity Stoneham.
And I'm Caleb Johnson.
We hope you had a great weekend. It's going to be a busy week, so let's get right into the news. Let's start with looking at the upcoming events. But first, in current news, Social Work 322 have launched a student-led petition requesting that MSJ install accessible free ice machines around campus for student convenience. If you would like to learn more or sign the petition, feel free to email Jennifer Withrow at jennifer.withrow@msj.edu. Today is my event, Murder Mystery. It's in Jill Lyons Grill. Be sure to stop by. It's 8 to 10. On Wednesday, we have a resume refresh mini session. As a part of Career Week, we have located in classroom lobby from 11:30 to 1:30. Drop in to get some resume help and guidance from upcoming career fair. On Thursday, we have an SGA meeting for the bi-monthly meeting in the Student Organizational Center from 5 to 6. From 7 to 9 in the MSJ Theater, the bands will be performing a fall concert, so be sure to stop by and listen to all of the talented students. On Friday, the university will be closed for the mid-semester holiday, so be sure to enjoy your day off. There will be also a Q Lab shadowing day from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Students will get an overview of the Q Lab presentations by several of the MSJ staff and alumni, and they will go through 3 rotations of the various labs, including microfood, microgeneral, and analytical. Lunch will be provided. There is going to be a party in the quad from 12 to 1, and there will be lunch, games, music, and more. And don't forget, on Fridays, we wear MSJ. Looking ahead, next week we have 2 important events at 10. On Monday, October 6th, there will be the Alumni Career Panel at 1, located in the theater. Topics will include top professionalism tips. There will be going from co-op to career and employment success. Later that week, on Wednesday, we will have a career fair where you can talk to local businesses and professionals, network, and make connections. The fair will be from 11:30 to 1:30. It will be located in Harrington, so make sure you stop by to both of these amazing events.
The Learning Commons is a centralized place and service center that provides students with a wide range of comprehensive services, ensuring easy access to academic resources, accommodations, and other support. The amazing staff is standing by to help you find quiet study space all semester long. You gotta go get it. You can find the Learning Commons in seating room 156. Swing by the day and drive into focus studying. Want to make a difference on campus? Be a part of the Student Government Association. The Student Government Association is SGA meets once a week to discuss various events and topics that impact students. Some of these topics include events, campus-wide surveys, and student concerns. If you have a specific interest, we have 6 committees to join, including special events, spirit, finance, service, academic, and career excellence, in the student life and welfare. SGA meets in the Clifton Room on Thursdays from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We encourage you to stop by and see what student governments has to offer. If you want more information on how to get involved, please reach out to the SGA email at newlionsinfo@msj.edu. Our field anchor, Jarrell Dixon, caught up with football team captain Luke Pav to discuss the outlook for the rest of the season post-bye week. Here, check it out.
Good afternoon, MSJ community. I'm here with special guest today, Luke Pav. Luke's part of the football team. He's an anointed team captain. Also got recognized as D3 All-American preseason. Hello, Luke. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Appreciate you coming on the show. But let's just get right into it. Talking to us about being voted captain of the team. Kind of what went into your thought of either wanting to be a captain or kind of the process behind that.
That was one of my goals going into the off season. We lost a lot of seniors last year. We had a really good senior class. All the captains last year were all seniors. For me, it's a tremendous honor to be voted captain by my peers and teammates. And when Coach Halberton announced it before the first game of the season, I was excited.
people around the team, they kind of anointed you a nickname as the General. That's what we call him in the locker room and on the field. And do you like that nickname, or do you still think we need to work on something better?
I like the General. I got to get the boys lined up in front, the defensive line, you know. Coach Thompson likes to take his time getting in play calls, so for me it's when I get that call, you got to be quick, you got to know what the play call is, and you got to get the big boys up front like Cam, get him lined up so he doesn't come back and yell at you.
Well, I appreciate you coming here. I think you've taken your time out. It was a good guest. You were a great person to interview, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Jerome.
So,
Anytime.
We'll get you guys back to the studio.
Thanks, Jerome. We're super excited about the rest of you guys' season.
Good afternoon, MSJ community. I'm here with special guest today, Luke Paff. Luke's part of the football team. He's an anointed team captain. Also got recognized.
Let's look at our day-by-day breakdown. Today, we're starting off the week with plenty of sunshine. It'll be warm today with a high of 88 degrees. Tonight, it will cool down with a low of 59.
That's chilly.
Yeah, it is. Tomorrow, it stays sunny and with the warm and a high of 87, pretty close to today. And the low, it's going to be 57, so a little bit chillier than today. On Wednesday, we will see plenty of sunshine, but a few clouds may drift in. The highs is going to be the low 80s, around 83 degrees. Overnight, it'll get cooler, dropping into the low 50s under partly cloudy skies. On Thursday, it'll be mostly cloudy, but it stays dry. The high will be 82, and in the evening, it'll be to 53. These evenings are getting pretty chilly. Not gonna lie. Might bring your jacket season now. On Friday, it brightens up with mostly sunny skies and a high of 84. The night will be calm and clear with the temperatures falling into the mid-50s. On Saturday, it'll be another sunny, warmy day with a high of 85 in the evening. Skies stay clear and the low will be 54. That's a nice day for your game, right?
Yeah.
I think so too. On Sunday, it wraps up the week with some sunshine of 85. A few clouds may pop up, but the night stays quiet with a low of 56.
It's time to check out how our team's doing this season. The cross country teams were off this past weekend in terms of meets, but they will be back in action with the Louisville Cross Country Classic hosted by Louisville University on October 4th. The women's volleyball team traveled to Ohio Northern Friday night and lost in 5 sets with a score of 3-2. They also took on Otterbein on Friday night and lost in 4 sets with a score of 3-1. Looking ahead, they host Anderson in their conference opener this Saturday at 2 in the Harrington Center gym. The football team was off this week, but they will also host Anderson in a conference opener this Saturday at 1:30 at the sports complex. Make sure you're there.
The men's golf team hosted State Line Shootout this past weekend, and they placed 4th out of 16 teams. That's really good. The women's golf team is off to Beaver Falls Classic in Bluffton this weekend. The men's soccer team hosted Ohio Christian and took the win of 4-1. They also hosted Anderson in their home opener and tied with the score of 2-2. Wednesday, they would travel to Heidelberg, and they will travel to Franklin on Saturday as well. The women's soccer game hosted Spalding on Tuesday, and they lost with the score of 1-0. They had a conference opener as well, going against Anderson on Saturday, and they tied with the score of 2-2. That's insane. Both the men's and the women's, same score? That's crazy. They're also traveling to Heidelberg on Sunday, losing with a score of 3-0, but they are off to Franklin this weekend to take on the Grizzlies on Saturday afternoon. Good luck to all of our athletes. Go Lions and defend them out.
Make sure that you follow us on our Morning Minute Instagram page, where you will find updates, other episodes, and behind-the-scenes content. On behalf of myself and the rest of the MSJ Morning Minute crew, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. With that being said, thank you for watching the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Caleb.
And I'm Certainty.
Signing out.